Win, lose, draw. We are still the Gunners. We are Arsenal. It is a disappointing result that we've gotten there. PSG 1, Arsenal 0. Very disappointing loss on the first leg, but it is actually doable on the second leg because good thing there is always that second leg. Honestly speaking, this game, I didn't even expect us to play the way we played. I thought they were gonna automatically outshine us 1,000% on that midfield. We've actually tried, because they were just too good on the midfield, PSG, if you try to compare on how we have played on that midfield. Because the fact that Declan Rice was held back into playing at number 6, courtesy of that blunder that Thomas Partey got by getting that yellow card and could not play, it only meant that it was going to be very, very tough for us to be even able to score. And we've actually tried to play a couple of old school style of playing of wings and long balls. It looked like it was going to work, and then it didn't work. Of course, we didn't manage to score, but we looked threatening to them. But the first few minutes that we've played with this PSG, they were just too crazy on us. They were just too much on us. They were pressing us like nobody's business. And you could clearly tell we got confused as Arsenal. It was total confusion on that pitch from every player. And we got thrown away from even our usual way of playing football and got confused for a moment. And you could not see Arsenal on the ball. Most of the times they were getting second balls, everything they were getting. But when we started getting momentum slowly by slowly towards the end of, the middle of the first half, towards the end, we looked very threatening. We tried to even got the set pieces, and then of course we were able to even give them that threat because they are not well off on that set, on defending the set pieces. And we've tried. And out of playing this game, even on the second half, we got a very early goal on that second half, which was disallowed for offside. Well, it's debatable, but semi-automated is there, and it called it offside. And if it's an offside, it is. Played so well, got a couple of opportunities, couple of free kicks in, but was not that well off in terms of converting them into goals. And clearly you could tell it's because of the blunder that we had on the midfield. They outshined us in the midfield. Of course, not 1,000% like I thought, but at least they outshined us a bit because of the fact that Thomas Partey was not there. I'm a bit disappointed with the players like Martin Odegaard because I don't know if tonight I really saw whatever, if him trying to create, trying to do anything. It's just... he has just dropped his form to below average. And I don't understand what is wrong with Martin Odegaard, because I told you even on my analysis that, you know what, games like these ones, it is players like Martin Odegaard that have to show up for the team, because now that midfield is looking as weak because of that blunder that we got there from Partey. But you know what, other players, they've tried, they've played, I cannot say that it was a good game from our players the way we play, but was looking like somehow balanced. We had our moments, they had their moments, they should have scored. Some people would say that they should have even gotten a penalty. Some people will even say that, Hakimi ought to have gotten a second yellow card. We ought to have gotten a red card. It's a mixed reaction game. And I can say, in as much as some few instances went against us from the referee, I feel like the referee was fair. For me, that is my take. The fact that he didn't give... was it Trossard or Timber yellow cards, and then the fact that Timber was really tackling, and the fact that he was still on the pitch, and on the other side the fact that Hakimi was on the pitch was a well balanced referee for me, I would say. But you know what, it is what it is. Let's wait for the second leg, go to France with Thomas Partey and everybody present on the team, and clearly I can tell you we have a chance of actually qualifying. And yet again, it tells you we had a problem, another very big problem that I noticed. We didn't have nobody from the bench. We only had 18-year-old Nwaneri to come from the bench and try and help us. So Mikel Arteta, whether he qualifies into the finals or not, or even goes and wins this cup, we need to sign more players, and especially on the attacking front. Otherwise, generally the game was okay from both teams. Good game of football. Let's wait and see what the second leg brings to us. But of course, I'm a bit disappointed. But in as much as I'm disappointed, Arsenal forever, Gunners for life. We lose, we win, we draw. Arsenal forever.